The Bitcoin price may possibly be forming one of the most heinous bull traps of all time. And if this is in fact to play out, folks, this could potentially lead to one of the most sick, devastating collapses in the history of the cryptocurrency space. So let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. Well, let me tell you something, folks. With every day that passes, the Don has to deal with these basement-dwelling, poop-coin-holding, Bitcoin influencer simping, Neanderthal degenerates who say, Kirby, it's absolutely impossible that this could be a bull trap because it's different this time. Really, little Jimmy? Really, little Joe? Is it all that different this time? Or is it very possible, quite possible, that we could right now be in the complacency stage of the market cycle? Let's get this crypto. Today, what we're going to do, folks, is take a look at this chart. We're going to look at some new indicators here, which, if you are a long-time subscriber, you would know I have pointed these out in the past, but hey, they are relevant again here on the macro time frame. So let's dive in head first. Here we are with indicator numero uno, the Shande Momentum Oscillator. And folks, this is something I've shown in the past, but right here what I've done is I have circled areas in the chart where we have seen Bitcoin fall into a bull trap. All right, all of them minus this one right here in the present day, because we do not yet have confirmation that this is in fact a bull trap. But let's look at past historical occurrences and take it from there. We'll begin with this bull trap right back here in 2019, folks. I understand all of the moon boys, they all say the same thing. Kirby, that wasn't a bull trap. It was a black swan event. Well, I mean, I hate to burst your bubble, little Jimmy, no pun intended. But after we saw this top come in at roughly 14,000, we started our descent into a bear market. And then all that happened here, folks, is that we saw the price go back up to this old level of consolidation. It was old support, which flipped into resistance there, and upon backtest formed a double top and plunged. Now, I get it, there were external factors back here in March of 2020, but this was the range where we were expecting resistance anyway. Just keep in mind that I have that area circled on the indicator. Back here in 2018, after our massive 2017 bubble, you can see we had several little bull traps here, right where we dropped Kirby, we dropped Kirby. Notice this area here on the chart and on the indicator as well. Backtrack all the way back into 2014. We had two bull traps again, right? One here where we went down. Whoopsies. We saw a bull trap commence. Then back here, folks, the bottom is in, Kirby. Don't you understand? It's time for the moon. We went back up. Oh, whoopsies. And found resistance before plunging further into the crypto abyss. Just keep in mind, I have all of those areas circled on the indicator. And right now, if we take from the current day and we drag a rectangle all through this range, folks, you just can't make this stuff up. Ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. I hope you see the confluence there, because all of these circled ranges are in a very, very similar spot. Of course, they are not perfect, but we do have many areas of key significance here falling within this general vicinity. And if you are appreciating what I'm showing thus far, seriously, if you could hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, just give it a tap. Thank you very much. And if you're brand new, seriously, you have to subscribe right now, tick the little bell, and select all, as you cannot afford to miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. Now, folks, this doesn't have to amount to anything. I'm just simply pointing out that here on the Shande Momentum Oscillator, an indicator that none of these other Bitcoin analysts are going to show you, there are some key critical concerns here for the bulls, in my opinion, coming up upon this level of staunch potential resistance, amongst many other things, which we'll continue to talk about here. Let's get this crypto onto number 2. Numero dos, we have the zero lag Keltner channels on the weekly time frame. Now, folks, what we have to look at here is the switch from green uptrend to red downtrend, and then back to green uptrend. All right. So notice right here, our whole bull run, green all the way. We came in at the top. Whoopsies, it turned red. We found a bottom, and now we've turned green again, but we are finding resistance at, hey, what do you know, the area where we were expecting potential resistance to come in. So now let's look at past bull traps. All right. Back here in 2019, green all the way throughout the run. It switched to red, flipped back to green, found resistance exactly where you would expect it at the old support, which then double topped into resistance. It flipped back to red, and we plunged into the abyss. So from that example, it's very possible that we are at that stage right there, the green flip stage, before turning back down into a red bear market. It's very possible. Let's go back in history one more time. We also had a very similar occurrence back here in 2014, right? Massive blow off top. We flipped from green to red, back to green, and fell into a bear market. So, I mean, it hasn't happened every time, right? It didn't happen here in 2017/2018, but we've really only had 3 major cycles for Bitcoin, and 2 out of the 3 times we have seen that occur, okay? So at this time, I am certainly keeping this open as a possibility to what we could potentially be seeing here. And again, this ZLKC, the zero lag Keltner channels indicator, is not something you're going to be shown by many other analysts. And if you really are appreciating this, seriously, just tap the thumbs up, subscribe, tick the little bell, and select all, and let's move on to number 3. And here we have it, numero tres. And what is this, you may ask? It is the Directional Movement Index, the DMI. Now, the blue line here is bullish momentum, the orange line here is bearish momentum, and the red line here is the ADX, which is basically measuring the momentum of the move. Okay, so we have bullish pressure, bearish pressure, and the overall strength of the momentum of that pressure. That's basically what the DMI is looking at. All right. So here you can see that we've had a pretty choppy period on the weekly time frame here, right? We did have a bearish cross when we saw our initial plunge, but then most recently we had a bullish cross, and right now, I mean, this is essentially a stalemate here, folks. I mean, the lines are as close together as you're going to find, but here's the interesting part, okay? So we did have our bullish cross, but notice the ADX line here, the momentum, the strength of this cross has continued to move down. You see, we haven't had a change in the red line, right? So the momentum here has still been waning. Now, if we go back into bull traps here, I just want you to understand that we saw somewhat of a similar occurrence here, right? Back in 2019, where the momentum really didn't pick up at all. Rather, the strength of the ADX didn't pick up at all when we had our blue cross. If we go back in time here, we briefly also had a blue cross, but the ADX line continued to move down, and we obviously saw the price continue to move down. And back here in 2014 as well, right here, folks, we did have a blue bullish cross, but the momentum of the ADX line continued to move down. So I think that this is also a very similar look to what we've seen in past bull traps. And if you do see what I'm talking about there, just leave me a comment and say, yeah, I see it, Kirby, or no, I don't, Kirby. Just say anything. Hi, thanks, get wrecked, whatever you want. Let me know what you think. So with all of these indicators that I've shown you here today that, like I said, you've probably not seen anybody else show, what do you think? I mean, I'm certainly keeping the door open for the possibility of this being a gigantic bull trap. And right now, the sentiment in the space is still worrisome to me, folks, as right now we still have a bunch of people in this space who just for some reason are unwilling to accept the fact that we could at least possibly be in that complacency stage of the market cycle after our first major sell-off. I don't think that's unreasonable to say, hey, that's at least a possibility. But everybody else, every moon boy and their degenerate little brother wants to make like that's just a complete impossibility. And that is what's worrying me right now in this space. But from a trading perspective, folks, there could really be some juicy opportunities to come here. And I know I am looking to potentially crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. Whether this falls into this bull trap here and we wind up plunging, well, I'll be looking for potential short opportunities to profit to the downside if we see a heinous drop. And of course, if this is all negated, right? Kirby, you stinking you. If that doesn't occur, right? Well, my analysis will shift. I will adapt with the changes here, and I will look to potentially crush that next leg to the upside if it occurs. Right. But right now, what I'm seeing is that the market is either in a transitional phase here where we are going to look to possibly rip way above this range and blast to a new all-time high, or right now, this is potentially the top of the cycle. Regardless of how long we wind up trading inside this range, it's very possible, based upon the macro analysis that I've just shown you here today, looking at what's happened in the past and how similar this whole situation seems right now, that we could be, running on fumes here, and that we could possibly be looking for a decline sooner rather than later. Let's get this crypto. And like I said, guys, if you are enjoying this, I will be keeping you all updated on this channel as often as possible, really. So make sure, if you've enjoyed, just tap the thumbs up button. Thank you. It helps the algorithm. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see Bitcoin technical analysis channel on YouTube, period. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all right now, as you cannot afford to miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. And folks, if you're wondering now, well, Kirby, what are you exactly planning for right here? What are your trade setup ideas for this range then? Well, folks, I keep you up to date with all of that exclusively in VIP in real time. Seriously, real time. As I see it, I post it. You get all of my real-time trade setup ideas, real-time trade alerts, real-time entry ideas, real-time potential take profit ideas, everything just like that in absolute real time as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again. So if you are not already in my VIP, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's go. And of course, folks, if you are a longtime subscriber here, you would know that about a week ago at this point, my old Telegram account was compromised. I lost access to all of my messages, my VIP channel, another channel that I had. So if you were a VIP member, rather you are a current VIP member, contact me here at my new Telegram account, t.me/CryptoKirbyTrading. Let me know that you were an old VIP, and I will get you into the new VIP group. And for all of the degenerates, Kirby, I was a VIP, can I come in? Trust me, I have all of the VIPs accounted for. I know who was a VIP and who was not. So please, if you really weren't an old VIP, don't try and tell me you were. It's just going to waste both of our times, all right? So on that note, folks, I hope you all enjoyed here today, and I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Things are looking absolutely juicy here, and I am looking to potentially crush this next move like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can when that opportunity does in fact arise. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, folks, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.